Hi guys, switch this off. Parked in the wrong place. Oh, shut up. Bloody always BB, this sensor, that sensor. As if I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I got a lovely message today, lovely comment saying something about my snorting and hacking. Right. I'm snorting. Was it? Snorting. With all the snorting and hacking. These are her very words. Hacking the shit out of the back of your throat. I can't understand. I can't help. I can't listen to this. You know. Okay, there's one thing I have to say to you, lady, because the name is Liz, I think. First of all, I wasn't hacking the, in your words, shit out of the back of my throat. Sometimes I might go because it actually hurts. The back of my throat hurts, and I have to go. It's called post-nasal drip. Look it up, look it up online, and you'll see what it actually is. And then I have a histamine intolerance, which also gives you this kind of this terrible feeling in your throat. And that's it. It's actually what you said, or what this lady said, if it even is a lady, is incorrect. I'm not hacking the shit, quote in quotation marks. This is what you said, the shit out of my throat. Somebody who hacks does this. That's very different. Some people are so like, I don't know. They just want to say something, All I can say is if you don't like watching, then piss off. Very plain and simple. You don't have to watch my videos at all if it upsets you. I know, like, it's difficult, to hear someone go, but they've got problems, Thanks for telling me. But next time, maybe you should choose like different words, because people can get pissed off. Would you say that to someone on the street? When you talk, it looks like you're hacking the shit out of your throat. You get slapped. You'd get knocked out. So obviously online, people, it's anonymous, and people could just spout out shit, spout out abuse. There's a way to talk. You can disagree without being disagreeable. But obviously, you've never learnt that in your life, and you don't know how to talk to people. So I'm saying to you, if you don't like my content, fair enough. I don't think many people would like it, but don't come here and abuse, and use those bad words. You could just say, hack the mucus out of your throat. Why do you have to use those bad words, those 4-letter words? Hack the shit out of your throat. And it's not hacking. I lived in China, and every morning I would hear those guys. That's real hacking. I remember there was a lady. There was like kind of a zebra crossing. The cars went by. Nobody listened. Nobody obeys the zebra crossing there anyway. And then you've got a group of people coming this way, and we're going this way. A nice lady. All you can see is like she put one finger on one nose, and then. And it was connected to one gob was connected to her finger, and she flicked it, and that fucking that put me off completely. That would put you off in the morning, hearing guys go. I can't even do the noise. That's what you call hacking, not me. I've got a dry throat. I've got histamine intolerance. Well, anyway, I can understand how it might upset someone, but I can't help it. It's an actual problem. And thanks for letting me know. But there are ways to talk to people. Obviously, you don't know how to talk to people, so that's how you're going to get blocked and banned, and people are going to cancel you. I don't want to cancel anyone, so I'll allow you to talk shit. But You say that again, and I'm gonna blow you out of blow you out of the existence of my channel, because I can't be bothered to take people who talk like that. You know. Yeah, you'll be banned. Simple. Anyway, and you don't have to apologize, because I don't need that. I just don't need more and more abuse, because it is abuse. Because you wouldn't say that to someone on the street if you were hearing someone talk and then like they were snorting, let alone hacking, but just snorting, and had problems, and you know they've got problems, right? Because I've always said I've got histamine problems, histamine intolerance and stuff like that. And would you say to them, all this snorting and hacking the shit out of your throat is putting me off? You'd get slapped. You'd get slapped, or someone would fucking kick you out of the room or whatever, because it's unacceptable. I would never talk like that to any human being. So because online it's anonymous, you can go and hide behind your fucking typewriter, behind your keyboard. You can say all this stuff. Oh, look, let me write something. Let me write something stupid. Look how brave I am. Yeah, show your fucking face. No, you won't. You won't ever show your face, because you're not brave enough. You have to hide in the shadows and bully people. I've never bullied anyone in my life. I've never gone to someone's channel and said, like, you're an idiot or you disgust me or anything like that. If I did do that, I'd get banned immediately. And then people complain about being cancelled. I was just, I was just speaking my mind. Isn't it freedom of speech? Well, it's easy. It's easy how to, the way you figure out if it's freedom of speech or abuse. Imagine you've got one big black guy there, and then say that very same thing that you said to someone online to that big person, or any person on the street. Now you know you're going to get fucking knocked out, or someone's going to slap you or spit on your face if you say those very same things. That's how you know it's not freedom of speech, it's abuse. Because if it's freedom of speech, go up to the person then. Go up to that person in his face and say, yeah, I don't like the way you look, or you disgust me, or whatever. Things that people are free to do. They're just free to do online. They just go on and on and on and on. And they don't realize it's abuse, because they hide behind that little chair, or, in the safety of their room. Go out with a megaphone and say, I don't know, the first woman you see, or first person you see, the first person you see, instead of keeping it inside your head, you spout that, love, your ass looks so fat, it looks like an elephant. See what that woman's going to say to you. But online, you can just type away and say whatever you fucking want, as if it doesn't reach the person. Like the person on the other side of the screen doesn't exist. It's some kind of AI. I've got no fucking emotion. I can take all this shit. Anyway, I'm not pissed off because of that. I'm pissed off because that's just nothing. I was so happy because the HMRC actually sent me some money, about $1,000, and I thought, this is brilliant, because basically, no, more than $1,000 anyway. I won't say how much. More than $1,000. And so I thought I can pay off my loan to my friend. So what they did was, they paid me too little money, because was it 5 or 10 years ago, a certain period of time, they paid me too little. So no wonder I didn't have enough money. So like 10 years later, they said, oh, we underpaid you. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm happy. I'm happy that I've received this money. So I thought, okay, over £1,000, brilliant. So I can pay my my friend. So I've been waiting for 40 days. I think it's 40 working days. So it's about 6 weeks or 7 weeks or whatever. Finally, I got the money, and I was elated last week. So happy. And I thought, now I'm coming off my medication. I can either give it to my friend or pay for some supplements that I need. You know, B complex, the methylated version. You know, other supplements that I need, like multivitamins, vitamin D3 plus, K2, you know, things like that. And so I purchased these things, and I thought, brilliant. So, because my friend said, no, there's no need. When you sell the house, then you can give me the money. What happened today? My wife sent me a message. She showed me a letter, and a letter arrived saying, how to pay back the money you owe. I thought, what the hell are they talking about? Money I owe the HMRC. So in the small print, they said that they overpaid me 750 quid. I thought, no. They've given me about 20 days. It's about 3 weeks. So 15 working days to pay back 750 quid, right? It's not my fault. Like, this is... When you see the letter, it says the money that you owe. How the hell do I know that I owe money? It's as if I knew that I owed this money. Like, these people are like the mafia. I tell you why they're like the mafia. This is why I tell you that they are the mafia. 10 years ago, they made a mistake. They did not pay me the money. So, they paid me a grand and a bit, more than a grand, less. So when I spoke to the lady in the HMRC, I said, will I be able to get any interest from those 10 years? Oh, no, don't do that. That doesn't happen with the HMRC. No. She was laughing. I wasn't fucking laughing, because all that time, I could have had that money in the bank, in theory, right? So they said they would give me the money in 40 working days. So it was actually over. It was about 6 to 8 weeks or something. I waited for this money. It finally arrived. After 1 week, they said, you owe us £700, and I've got like 15 working days. It's about 3 weeks, 3 bloody weeks to come up with the money. And it says all the penalties, all the, like, if I don't give them money on time, one, they will go to my employer and take out the money that way. I've got no employer. Two, apart from YouTube, good luck taking out £30 a month. It will take them centuries to pay. Two, they will get the bailiffs to, the bailiffs to come and take out things from my house that are worth anything to sell. Good luck with that with 6 German Shepherd dogs. I want to see them come. I want to see them come. I'm going to put them on guard mode. Yeah, you come to the fucking house. 3 is if they can't get any money, like if I've got nothing at all, these bastards, they're, sorry for saying this, they're fucking demons. They will wait until you get a pension, and then will take the money out of the pension. And I guarantee from now until I get my pension, that money owed will accrue interest. Guaranteed. So, you know, when people talk about 2-tier system, there's a definite two-tier system. There's the masses. There's us, the poor people, or middle class or whatever, up to middle class. You have to pay your taxes. You have to make, if you make a mistake, you're screwed. If they make a mistake, it's not a problem, because you are the dirty masses that have to be treated like dirt. Unbelievable. So one, they'll take it out of my wages, which I don't get. Two, they'll take it out of, how do you call it? County court bullshit. I don't know. They'll take it out of my house, if they call the bailiffs. If that doesn't work, three, they'll take it out of my pension, and I guarantee with interest. So I'll basically won't have a pension. That's why I say, and I got so angry, and I said some horrible things, but I said to my friend, Jesus was a rebel. If Jesus, no wonder people hated the tax collectors. And they despised them even in those days. I don't blame them, And I was just saying to my friend, if Jesus came back, he would say something like, "Thou shalt get revenge on thine tax collector. I come with a sword." He'd be back and pissed off. If he sees what these people, you can't call them people, demons, what they do. It's their bloody fault, and I have to pay for it now. Well, you just have to give the money back. But the money I spent. How am I supposed to think that they're going to want that money back? I wish I never knew. If I never knew, I wouldn't have been happy to get that money, and then I wouldn't have spent it. They make me feel happy that, oh yeah, we've made a mistake. It's just like when you go to the doctors, isn't it? These doctors, they're aloof, they have all these, all these qualifications. They know shit, or next to nothing, I could debunk almost any bloody doctor out there. I'm not blowing my trumpet, but it doesn't take much to just study online and be a bit paranoid about your health. And, they have these qualifications. They sit in these positions of power and influence. A lot of them are nice people, yeah, but a lot of them are not nice people. You go to the, how do you call it? To the waiting room, right? If you arrive late for an appointment, the appointment is at 1 o'clock. You arrive fucking 5 minutes late, and they punish you because you have sinned. They punish you. You have to wait till 1:30. Now I'll see him. The cunt's been waiting long enough. If you're lucky, half an hour. If you come like 10 minutes, 15 minutes late, I'm sorry. You can't. I'm sorry, I was in traffic. The lady crashed into a horse. The horse had to be shot. Well, sorry, just come in next time, make another appointment. But it's urgent. We'll go to A&E. But if, for example, if they are late, no problem. No fucking problem at all. They could be late 10, 15, 20 minutes. All they have to say is, sorry about that. I was just late. And you, like an idiot, have to say, oh, it's okay. When inside you're fucking churning, really pissed off. Yeah, so. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off. They gave me that money, and I was all happy, and I spent it in my brain, and I physically spent it. Most of it. Then after a week, they send me the blow. They say, you owe us £750. And this is what's going to happen to you if you don't give it back within 3 weeks. Is there any other word that you can call these people apart from demons? So I said to my friend, this is what I said, and it's really brutal, but I probably won't think like this later on, so don't quote me on this. You probably will quote me on this, but I was saying to her, those, you should screw the government at every turn, every chance you get. Screw them. Why? Because they will screw you. Any chance they have, they will screw you. So you should go out and get any bloody benefit that you can, anything that you can from them, because they will screw you. They will absolutely screw you. They're just like, it's just like, you're a bloke, right? Well, if you're not a bloke, you might understand, but if you're a bloke and you suddenly come into some money, your wife suddenly wants them. If you're honest and you tell everyone, oh, I've just got 10 grand, I won the lottery or whatever. Suddenly, all those out of the woodworm, all these worms will start coming out like maggots wanting your money. Wife wants something. Well, now you got your money. Remember that thing that I paid a long time ago? Oh, sure, love. Here it is. And then you've got someone else that says, Gerald, I need, could you help me out with family, friends? They all start sucking on you. If it's not them, it's the government. As soon as you have some money, that's it. I wish they never gave me that money. Now, I've spent money that is not mine. I didn't know it wasn't mine. I thought it was mine. Like, no ADHD diagnosis is going to save you with these. I don't want to say the C word, but these bastards. So I'm pissed. Not pissed off with the first lady. She's just silly. Why am I silly? I'm just stating the fact. Yeah, I know. You could be a bit more, I don't know, be a bit more polite. Otherwise, I really will hack. I don't know how to do it, but I've heard it before. I know what hacking is. That I wasn't bloody hacking. But at the moment, like, you see lots of people around you that have the same thing, have that mucus problem because the weather's changing, and so the lungs have to adjust, and they're all, they've all got the same problem. So if I am disgusting, I'm in good company. Everyone's like that. Yeah, but I wasn't hawking. I wasn't hacking the shit out of my throat. Why don't you hack the shit out of your ass? Stupid. Are you gonna come back and reply and fight? I can't be bothered. You'll just be eliminated. You'll be terminated from my channel. As simple as that. Because I don't have time to argue with a silly person. You don't want to listen, don't listen. I can't be bothered. Really. Can't be bothered explaining to people again and again and again. If you've got a histamine problem, you can't help but. Because histamine teach you a lesson because you don't know anything. Histamine, a rise in histamine gives rise to mucus in the lungs and then can give problems with postnasal drip. Go and look it up before you talk. I can't be bothered explaining it to you or anyone else. And I don't care about losing subs or views. Take me for someone who bloody cares. I don't care. This is how much I care. I care about my fans, my loyal ones. The ones that say nice things about me, It's just like in life, You meet someone in the street and they smile at you, you smile back, don't you? You reciprocate. If someone looks at you with a bad look and looks at you up and down, and you're not going to feel really friendly or happy towards that person, unless you're in a really good mood. And because I'm not in a good mood, as soon as I saw that comment, I think, well, you can go to hell. I haven't got any time at the moment. I haven't got the patience today. So sorry about that. You picked me. You picked the wrong day to send me that comment. I shouldn't be listening to, reading my comments anyway. But my friend's not well, so I have to. She doesn't have the time to read those bloody comments. So it's a nice day. It's a bit colder today, and I'm going to the charity shop to look for a cloth. If I can find some material, hopefully some velvet material to put on a table, so I can do those videos and just see how it comes out. You know, the POV, the toy videos, playing with the toys, and maybe the next video will be those POV style videos. I'll speak to you in the next video, okay?